Hello parents, this is Mr. Flynn coming to you from back to school night, and I just wanted to say hello and give you a little information about the Gifted and Talented class. Now I know that some of your students have me for science as well, so please make sure you watch that science video in addition to this one. Gifted and Talented, I've been teaching this for several years now, and every single year I try to introduce something new. Currently, my main goal with the Gifted and Talented program for 7th grade is to do as many hands-on projects as possible throughout the year. I've already had many conversations with your students about what things they're interested in and passionate about, and I want to make sure I can bring that forward. So to give you an idea of the types of things we do, the very first project that we are starting to work on, we just started yesterday actually, is to create a children's book. Now, the reason this is such a fascinating project to me is that it will pull on every different aspect of our students. It'll ask them to write, to draw, illustrate, and then eventually even do a read aloud. Now, the reason I make this a children's book is to not be so overwhelming with the amount of writing and complexity required. We've looked at several different samples of children's books, and the goal is to create something unique and exciting. So we've been brainstorming now for a couple of days at this point, and some of the ideas that are popping into fruition are pretty incredible. I think the main motivator for the students is I have told them that their judge, their grader, will not be me, but my 5-year-old son who just started kindergarten. The last time we did this project, he had so much fun reading my students' stories, and several of them were quite incredible. My goal this year, to do a little differently, is we're doing this right at the start of the year instead of later on, so that we have more time to refine our stories and maybe even do something with them. I truly think it would be incredible to finish a children's story and then, I don't know, possibly send it to a publisher. I just think that would be such a cool thing to do. At minimum, I would like to gather all the stories into one collection and possibly make a book of some sorts, a hardcover, short stories, things like that. I know there are several websites that allow that kind of flexibility. So, check your email. I'll be sending out updates, and I'll let you know if I think of anything too clever that we could do with it. If you think of something, please reach out to me. My email is simply pflynn@hackensackschools.org. I would love any input, especially if you hear any stories at home from your child. If they mention that they truly love this project and they want to do something different, or they have a different idea that they share at home, have them email me, or even feel free to reach out yourself. I'm always looking for new things to attempt. My goal is to have 4 major projects throughout the year and then a bunch of little ones. So if an opportunity comes along on your end, if your business or work have some kind of connections to something STEM related or STEAM related even, which would be science, technology, what am I thinking of with E? That is, engineering, art, and math. I don't know why I just spaced on the E. I'm like, what could the E possibly stand for in STEAM? And again, the art is an important aspect. We want to incorporate that creativity as much as possible. Again, please reach out. Send me an email. I'd love to do as much as I can. The big challenge this year will be, because of COVID, social distancing and not sharing materials is going to be a challenge. But I'm going to do everything in my power as a science teacher to keep our children safe while also making sure that they still have that hands-on component. As I don't know about all of you, but for many of our students, and myself included, I learn the best while hands-on, while doing. That's where I make my mistakes, and that's where I grow from them. And I want to make sure we keep that as part of our curriculum for Gifted and Talented specifically. So thank you so much. Please email me with any questions, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye.